night skies, and all them crows with their strange mournful cries, the lowest lows and the grand soaring highs. I'll be kind to you the rest of my days.
Well, it looks like we survived the night. Not without a little bit of damage though. Nothing we can't fix. I'll tell you, man, that wind, that was a rough night. A rough day yesterday. We've seen wind before, but nothing like that. That was just brutal. Just nasty. Alright, well, it is the next day, and now that the wind is gone and everything is frozen, now it's time to go do a quick assessment of the whole place, kind of make sure that everything is still in order, kind of see what we might have to be dealing with here today. I know here in the canopy kitchen, there's a few things we're going to have to take care of. That stupid pole with those zip ties, I mean, it's definitely not a permanent fix, and you know, this will hopefully be the last time or the last winter that we have this up, but so we'll just keep replacing those zip ties at the corners there. The other thing that happened is my little makeshift fix for the ripped canopy up in the corner there. I had to I'm gonna have to go ahead and stick that back up there because that blew down at some point. It was up there when I went to bed last night, but it's not up there today. So, all right, well, we're gonna go take a walk around and we're gonna see how we fared. So yeah, I mean, after looking at everything, we did good. We made it through with no real big damage, which is great. We have a little work ahead of us, you know. I'm gonna have to move the truck and trailer. I'm gonna have to fix the canopy that I just showed you, and then also the plastic I put up on our back porch came ripped off. So I'm gonna have to look at that and fix that. I mean, that's it. Other than that, the only other thing that we really have to figure out a solution for is our road. Now, we have a long-term solution. We'll show you that in a upcoming video, but with the amount of ice I have right now, we're gonna have to come up with something pretty quick for today. I'm not quite sure what, because right now we are stranded on the homestead right now. We cannot get out. I tried getting out this morning to go to work, but the road was too bad, so I had to turn around and come back. We'll figure something out, and yeah. We're projected to get like nice weather for the next 4 to 5 days. Unfortunately, all the temperatures are freezing. So what does that mean? Well, that means our road is a big slushy, icy mess. And first thing this morning, I'm gonna take some sand and a mixture of ash and salt, and I'm gonna try to hit some of the problem areas on our road. I wanted to get an early start today because you know, there's quite a few of us who live here, and I want to make sure that, you know, God forbid anything happen, that we can get out, or, you know, if somebody has to get in, they can get in. So it didn't take long to hit one of those icy spots. This whole section of road here is just one big sheet of ice. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to sand this. Okay, so This is actually the start of the maintain section right there. And there is a slow grade here that goes up. And so we've got all that sanded. There is a section in there that's just kind of broken, gnarly, slushy ice. We don't need to sand and ash that. The two big hills though, this one right here is the first big hill we have. And then just above that, maybe 100 yards down the road, there's another big hill. Both of those now I've gotten ashed and sanded. So I just saw one of my neighbors come out and he seems to have gotten out just fine. So that's a huge win for us. You know, as I said earlier, one of the biggest issues we have being here where we are on our homestead is that there is 1.5 miles of unmaintained road. So the reason you see us plowing and taking care of this road, putting sand and salt and ash down, is because the town doesn't do it. We're the only ones who can, are the me and the neighbors here. So, and that's okay. You know, that's what we wanted. The benefit of that is we don't get a lot of traffic. And the fact that we're at the end of the road, we hardly get any traffic. So, well, here I go doing Mr. Rogers again. So today's going to be a pretty good day. The weather isn't too bad. It's cold, but you know, that's okay. So today we've got some work to do. We've got to get Duke running. Duke's battery died, so we've got to get that jumped. And then we also have to fix a leak. So the issue we have today is that the battery died. So I want to try jumping and get him running. We're using our Hulkman 8.5 and should start right up. We'll see. Alright, so we're going to let that truck run for a little while. Let Duke charge its battery up. With the extreme cold we had, it's just an unfortunate reality, you know. So in the meantime, we've got a few things that we have to get. We've got to get a couple of small bands, and then we've got to get our drill and our rotary tool, and so we can fix some stuff. Oh, and a crescent wrench. Hey, Whitco. What are you doing? Huh? Let's go to the shop. Take me to the shop. Want to go this way? Okay. Let's go. We gotta go to the shop. And for those of you folks who watched my last video on the windstorm, the cinder block and the tie strap kept the tree up. Well, I don't know if it kept the tree up or not, to be honest with you. All I know is that the tree is still standing. Now, could it have just made it on its own? Probably. Maybe. I don't know. All I know is it's still standing. And putting that tie strap on it certainly made me feel a lot better about it. Let's get some tools. Okay, I think I got all the tools I need. So now we just need to, we need to get our bands. We need to go get some small, I don't know why I'm having such a brain fart. I'm having a brain fart right now. I don't know why, but I am. Alright, I'm gonna go into storage. My door is broken. That's one more thing I gotta add to the long list of crap I have to fix. Oh, jeez. My hose clamp. Hose clamp is what I was looking for. So I've got some hose clamps here. I don't have the size I need in that one. And I don't have the size I need in that one. That's not good. I need small hose clamps. And I don't see any. I can't see because I'm blind. Alright, so we found the hose clamps that we need. So now we gotta go back out by Duke. Well, it looks like I'm gonna need a new battery. I have one, so I'm gonna put the other battery in. I'm not quite sure why this battery is not taking a charge, but as soon as I'm finished adding the new light bulb, then I'm gonna go get the other battery, throw the other battery in here and see if it works. Then I can take a look at this one that's in there, and maybe see, we'll try to find out why it's not charging up. Reality is it might just need a new battery, and this one might just be too old. In which case, we can use that for one of our solar lights. One of the setups that I have for the 12-volt lights. So we'll see here in a few minutes. So the way we've wired Duke is we have bypassed the entire electrical system for the headlights. There has been so much Frankensteining, taking place on this truck. I don't even know what's original and what's not anymore. So basically all I did is I took the wiring for the new lights and I just attached it to the existing headlights and ran that right to a power switch. So it works. Is it the right way to do it? Obviously not, but you know what? For what we're using it for, this will work just fine. So we've got the headlights working now, and the next step really is just to take a look at this battery. The battery was fine, but we had all that rain and the freezing temperatures, so I'm not sure if it damaged it or if it was just old and had been sitting for so long, then all of a sudden I start running it. I have no idea. What I do know is I do have another battery, so let's go ahead and replace this one. So after replacing the battery, I found out that the ground wire was too short for the new terminal location. So I basically had to extend the ground wire from the frame to the negative terminal. Okay, so we got the new battery in, well, new old battery, and there it is. Funny story about this battery. So this is the battery that actually came out of our son's Jeep years ago when we were all still living in Illinois. I held on to the battery just because, with all the solar stuff that we do, batteries are great to have around. And I never thought in a million years that I'd be using this battery to run Duke. Okay, so now that the light is fixed, the battery is fixed, now what we've got to do is we've got to get in here and I've got to fix this hose right there. So basically what I'm going to do is cut the hose there, cut the metal pipe on the bottom, and then just clamp it together. And that piece right there is for the power steering pump. We're just leaking profusely out of that hose. So hopefully this fix will be quick and easy, and another bush fix. And here it is. This is the part that was leaking on the power steering. it was coming up right in that seal there. So basically just cut the hose and cut this pipe, and we're just going to take the existing hose, put it over the existing pipe, call it a day. Now the new valve that we got, we actually replaced both this fitting and this fitting here, and I've already tested it and run it. No leaking, so I think we are good with this repair. Hey folks, so it is the next day and we have got the parts that we needed to fix Duke. And so now Duke is, as far as all the little projects we had to do, it turned out the battery replacement, the power steering pump leak, and then also this hydraulic line. Those three things are all fixed. Oh, and the headlight, that's working now and is fixed. So really the only thing we have left to do is we are waiting on a new wiper motor. So once we get that, then we're going to get that installed. So all in all, Duke is ready for his next run of plowing. The only thing that I really want to do is put some lights on the back of the truck. So we're not using any of the electrical, the lights that came with Duke. It's just, the wiring is just so bad. And so what I'd really like to do is get some lights in the back that I can manually turn on. So if I have to back up at nighttime, I can see where I'm backing up to. I like my little snowman hat. It's a little bucket we have. We have two of them. We have one over there too. All right, so the next step for us today is we've got to start thinking about working on the inside of the cabin.